Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Estamos aqui hoje. So, I'm coming here to talking about artificial intelligence, AI. Who is in the house this afternoon is a gym owner. How many of you have experience with AI at the moment on your gym? That's the case. Intelligent gym. How AI can transform your gym. Do you know how? It don't come to change your staff. It comes to help your staff to improve your customer service, lead generation, and have a customer attend 24 hours. How this is possible? You're gonna train your staff. Start from your FI. Your FI in your gym, you have a lot to do during the day, a lot to work, replacing a lot different stuff on your gym. Relate to starting from your equipment, attend your customers, doing fitness inductions, and fill a lot of forms. This is his job. Sometimes you don't have no time to attend any of his customers in the gym. It's quite a difficult job. We here work as a fitness instructor or FI on the beginning of your career. Anyone? So you know how is your time in the gym is very precious. Can you imagine if you have a replace or a clone of you can work in the gym on your side every single day, and this person can do what the stuff you don't like to do. Example, putting a program together for your clients, the induction system, it can replace you in a very simple way. Replacement the tasks. What FI is supposed to do it? He's supposed to look after your clients? Yes, in the first place. He's supposed to take care of your customers, but the majority of the time, he don't have a time because he have a lot to do in the gym compared to what he's supposed to be doing, correcting the clients, to retention their clients on the customer service base. It's very difficult for FI to take care of the gym. Sometimes he has one per shift, sometimes you have a two there to take care. In each hour on the busy time, you can probably just say over 50 to 100 customers on the same time. In the early, between 6 to 8 o'clock is the rush time in the gym in the morning, and then the afternoon between 5 and 8, exactly the same. Can you imagine if you have a person can help you to deliver the service in that 2 times? That means optimize each single area of your gym who not being useful, means equipment being in stock because a lot of equipment is not being used in the gym. Yeah? So you're gonna have time to make your customers happier and have the equipment supply for that necessity of the session. The basic analysis, if you see, the majority of the PTs have an each single individual at the gym. Sometimes you have a very critical time to take care of his own customers in the busy time in the morning and afternoon. So AI can help you on that because he's gonna build in the program in that time, in real time, so he can use your facility better. And this is what we're talking about. Workouts. At Cloud Gym today, we can really provide you and our service and in real time can build in that program and have the analysis to see your gym where being not working. And the equipment is like, example, if you have a 5 bench in the gym, but you have an area, you have a bench press machine, being not used, it can optimize in that time, because the majority of people who train at the gym, they follow a schedule and a plan, but they don't really recognize how all the equipment he can use in that gym, because you want to follow the same instruction every single day, because your FI built the program for hand. And in your gym is very expensive, because imagine if it's empty, that machine, all morning, and people being waited for 25 or sometimes 15 minutes for a bench to do a bench press, because chest days is on Monday, isn't it? So everybody looking for do that pump in the chest. That's just always the graphic, as they say, between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is a progressive of the lines of the graphic of the gyms getting busier. And here, it can be variation in between that, because sometimes in the morning can be a busy morning, 7 o'clock, but can be sometimes busy 10 o'clock. With the AI, it can analyze that and can build for your client and help your FI to understand that, to help him to deliver a better customer service. And now we're gonna do a big jump in here from gym to the most important part of your gym: customer service and integration and CRM. How many in the room today using your CRM? And understand the difference in between customer service, prospect, and lead. That means in the AI, you can build in a lot of companies using a robot. And this robot being built in and is not integrated to your system. And then can sometimes turn it complicated. And then Lucas, can you give?
I'll grab this. So Thiago was just talking about earlier about the part of AI that builds workout routines and that kind of stuff. But here we're talking about AI for customer service, for sales, lead qualification, and that's very important if you're doing that, to have that AI be completely integrated with the CRM system. Because sometimes some companies will have an AI that is completely separate, that is not integrated, that doesn't know the information from the system, how many members you have. It's not going to be able to know the person that is contacting the WhatsApp number, for example, if that is already a client or if that's a prospect. So here, we're talking about the difference here. You can go next one. So in this example, okay, is how we at CloudGym currently do it. We have the option to send through WhatsApp or SMS the AI, to build a separate AI for every one of those options there. Customer service, prospects, and leads. So you have an AI for customer service that is going to be able to attend to your clients, going to be able to book classes, going to be able to know every information about your customer, what their payment looks like, what their contract looks like. As soon as someone sends out a message on WhatsApp, it's going to identify if that's a customer. True, because it is integrated with the CMR. That's why I mean it's important. It is going to know that it is a customer, and the customer, for example, says, "Oh, I want to book a class tomorrow at 2 p.m. Is that available?" It's going to say, "Yes, that's okay, great. I booked it for you." So that's something in this example here for customer. Next. So for sales, if it understands that the person contacting is not a customer yet, it's going to try to sell the product for them. So it's going to talk about all of the advantages. And you can go to the next. For lead qualification is if it's the stage before the prospect. It's going to qualify it. It's going to understand if it is a prospect or not. If it is a prospect, it's going to qualify it, and then it's going to try to sell to that prospect. You can go to the next, Thiago. We have a case here with Voifit. It's one of our customers. They had a little bit over 5,000 customer support cases with AI in September. So you can go to the next. So here it shows, for them, when they implemented AI, it really changed everything for them, because most of the tasks that people used to do for the customer service part of things and sales, the AI could do it for them, basically. So 98% of the cases, as you can see, was solved by the AI. The 2% that wasn't is more like physical things that AI right now can't help, really, right? So like, for example, an example that we have with Voifit is the gym was closed, lights were out, doors locked, and there was a customer still in the bathroom. So the customer messaged the AI to ask for help. The AI couldn't help in that case, obviously. So it recommended like calling someone from the team to be there physically. So like it's a physical problem that the AI couldn't help. But for everything else, for like class bookings and everything else, sales, the AI could help. Can go to the next.
So 40% of the majority of the industry, the challenge with AI and fitness is about how do you connect that together to your team? How do you train your team to use that to help you to support your team and training? This is 40% of the projects will be calling off. The robots in 2027 will be off from the market, not for the reason the AI don't do it right. This is the studies of Gartner University. It's just because they're not using it in the right way, and they're not training them in the right way, and they don't have an integration. If you don't have an integration with your CRM, example, with your software, they cannot deliver the service because they don't have the information. Example, if I call your gym, I'm Jonathan, and I am your customer for your gym, he's going to engage, he's going to understand that, back into the leads there, and prospect. He's going to understand you are my client already, so he's going to talk to you because you have all the information interacted. And if he was a prospect, he's going to qualify that prospect to turn a lead and convert the leads on sales, example. So if you get the warm the lead, convert him the prospect and a lead, and then he can start the interaction and sale for that customer. Very simple. You drop a campaign in Instagram over the weekend, and he's going to start interacting with that customer, and he's going to convert the sales for you when you are sleeping, or it's at 10 o'clock in the evening, you are doing something with your family. So he's an extra that is definitely going to convert and sales. This is what avoid fitness were the case we were saying before. And here is the big issue relates about AI, is about the ego. And this is not us, is about have a research with the university about doctors. And this is the perfection issue. As a doctor, without using AI, 82%. a doctor who uses AI as a support in 84, very small percent, and only AI, 92%. What that means? Because when you have an ego to not use AI as a tool who is going to help you to improve your business, you're not going to trust them. If you don't trust them, you're not going to improve your quality of your service. What that means, the first professional, 82%, he wants to drive without the AI. He's just going to do it by his own mind. This means your personal trainer. That means you as a gym owner. That means if you're a personal trainer, if you don't use that without the ego to help you to support to live your business, you're never going to improve in every single career, in every single way. So on the second option, just 2%, because he decided just to, maybe he's saying, he's right, but I'm going to still use it my toes, you know? I might think in my way. And then AI sort out 92% of the problems, and that's not small problems, on the customer sales, on the booking system, automatized in real time. Imagine your client want to cancel a session 2 a.m. in the morning. He can't call you, can't call your staff, can call nobody. But if you interact with the AI support, straight away you can cancel the session, and that session can turn another person who can wake up 5 a.m. and using that session. So that means if you use it without ego, if you really use this as a future for your business, AI can be amazing, amazing utility inside of your business and can really make you more profitable, more value inside, and more interaction and useful inside of your business. As soon as I have one person here in the house today, he really uses AI already in his business. I want to know from his side, how do he feels about AI today in his business? How much improve your business? And how make your life easier to operate your business and work with your staff and your clients? Do you think is a real support there? Because Cloud Jimmy landed this project in 2017, and it was a very difficult to put it in the mind of people. AI don't come to take your job. It come here to be plus and help your business to improve and sell and retention and help you to driving easily and smooth. How do you feel about AI?
I'm quite excited, to be honest. It's made my life 10 times easier. Yeah, as long as you use it effectively and you don't kind of make mistakes with it, it's really.
But the huge point about it, everybody think you don't need to train. Example, the most important thing about AI is like you train your team. You train your team 3 times a year, yeah? And you need to correct your team, you know? So exactly the same with AI, you need to train her, you need to help her. If, for example, you need to all the time follow, you don't follow your customer service. You follow your customer service if they're making mistakes on the call, they're not speaking right, they're not doing the right customer service, they don't follow the instruction you're training him. So you need to, every year, 3 times in a year, sometimes 4 times in a year, update your stuff. AI is exactly the same, but the difference of AI, they don't make mistakes. If you did it that on the right way, you teach him, you correct the mistake, you're not going to repeat again, or he's going to repeat. No, isn't it? So, and can you imagine someone work for you and being a plus on your team, 24 hours a day? How much it will cost you? Yeah. Plus, no call sick in the summer. How many times you have a call sick in the summer? I want to know from you, tell me how many times in the summer you have a call sick for your staff.
Yeah, at least a few times a week. Yeah, got to be at least 4 or 5 classes per week during the summer. Yeah.
So that's a very, very. Okay, Lucas, I'll let you to interact to that because this is a very good point as well to make people understand about training.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what he was saying. But And this is more to the type of AI that we were talking about that will attend to your customers through like WhatsApp or SMS, right? Book classes, sales. It's more about that AI specifically. You need to train it like it is an employee of yours, right? So you need to keep track of what the AI is talking about with the customers, and you need to correct it. If it makes a mistake, you need to correct the prompt. Next time, it's not going to make the same mistake again, right? So that's basically what this is talking about here. Yeah. I think that's very much it. Yeah.
So today, do you still thinking about? I know it's a very short and a very small what we're telling you today about AI, but it's just a little very brief, and to understand AI come to help you to stay in the business, not to remove your staff from the business. And that's mine you need to give to your staff. That means from your FI, if you have a personal trainers in the house work with you, that means your manager, that means your sales team. If you use that to help them, he's going to remove it at time. He's going to need to be in a phone, qualified in leads, or have a very easy cancellation class, or have any problem related to his membership, or sometimes I need to process some payments, example. He can do that, everything automatic. So your salesperson gonna have more time to do all the things that need to do it in your duties and helping you to support your business than spending time probably, let's say in the ledge, 200 calls in a day with your team. If you have like between, some ledge centers in the UK have like between 4,000 to 5,000 members. How many members you have in your gym? Sorry? 400, yeah. How many calls normally every day you have like with complaints or issues with like your membership or any questions? How long you been using, that's the question, how long you been using intelligence artificial? And tell me the name of your gym and your name for us.
My name's Rich. Gym's HelloFit in Lytham, Northwest. What was the other question? Sorry. We use Go High Level for the CRM with all the kind of member management. But
and do you feel like this support you to have more time to manage your business and improve your business to grow?
I do now. I couldn't imagine not using the Go High Level and the automations that we have there now. I wouldn't be able to go back without, messaging people individually, calling. Well, it's the calls that still take up time, but yeah.
But you think you're dropping as well your costs as well in your gym?
Absolutely,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, one person sometimes, isn't it? Sometimes you remove one person from your desk there, being just there to take your calls. And that person costs you 20 grand, maybe 18 grand in a year. Yeah. And that money you could invest in marketing. That money you can invest in the gym. Maybe you need to refurbish your gym. So this is what AI come to help you, support you, and help you to get your business on another level and innovate. Without innovation, without tech, your business is just going to be struggle and you're not going to have finance to improve it. Cloud Gym is a software we landed here last year, and is a great opportunity to you guys to understand what the software can bring into your company, every single through any one ecosystem. If you want to get to know more, you can go to the website and our Instagram. Today, we're a company in 7 different languages, over almost 15,000 users, and growing in Europe. So if you guys want to get to know, we still have an understanding of our staff is there. And thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely weekend because it's Friday, né? It's time to go back home and to your families. Appreciate for your time.